दिन वो भी आएगा जब बच्चे कहा करेंगे, चंदा मामा बस एक टूर के हैं। फ्रेंड्स, on this joyous occasion, I would like to address all the people of the world, the people of every country and region. India's successful moon mission is not just India's alone. This is a year in which the world is witnessing India's G20 presidency. Our approach of one earth, one family, one future is resonating across the globe. This human-centric approach that we present and that we represent has been welcomed universally. Our moon mission is also based on the same human-centric approach. Therefore, this success belongs to all of humanity, and it will help moon missions by other countries in the future. I am confident that all countries in the world, including those from the global south, are capable of achieving such feats. We can all aspire for the moon and beyond. मेरे परिवारजनों, चंद्रयान महाअभियान की उपलब्धि भारत की उड़ान को चंद्रमा की कक्षाओं से आगे जाएगी। हम हमारे सौर मंडल की सीमाओं का सामर्थ्य परखेंगे और मानव के लिए ब्रह्मांड की अनेक संभावनाओं को साकार करने के लिए भी जरूर काम करेंगे। हमने भविष्य के लिए कई बड़े और महत्वाकांक्षी लक्ष्य तय किए। जल्द ही सूर्य के विस्तृत अध्ययन के लिए इसरो आदित्य L1 मिशन लॉन्च करने जा रहा है। इसके बाद शुक्र भी इसरो के लक्ष्यों में से एक है। गगनयान के जरिए देश अपने पहले ह्यूमन स्पेस फ्लाइट मिशन के लिए भी पूरी तैयारी के साथ जुटा है। भारत बार बार ये साबित कर रहा है कि स्काई इज नॉट द लिमिट। साथियों, साइंस और टेक्नोलॉजी देश के उज्जवल भविष्य का आधार है। इसलिए आज के इस दिन को देश हमेशा हमेशा के लिए याद रखेगा। यह दिन हम सभी को एक उज्जवल भविष्य की ओर बढ़ने के लिए प्रेरित करेगा। ये दिन हमें अपने संकल्पों की सिद्धि का रास्ता दिखाएगा। ये दिन इस बात का प्रतीक है कि हार से सबक लेकर जीत कैसे हासिल की जाती है। एक बार फिर देश के सभी वैज्ञानिकों को बहुत बहुत बधाई और भविष्य के मिशन के लिए ढेरों शुभकामनाएं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
for being part of our journey to this success. And let me take this opportunity to thank the people behind this mission. The project director of Chandrayaan 3 is here. Dibrugarh, congratulations to you. The associate director, Kalpana, and the mission operations director, Srikanth. And the satellite was built at our satellite center, Shankar and the director.
It's a great moment of happiness on behalf of team. It gives me immense satisfaction on achieving this goal as project director of this mission. The entire mission operations right from launch till landing happened flawlessly as per the timeline, and we became the 4th country to land to demonstrate the soft landing onto the moon surface, and we became the first country to go to near to the south pole of the moon. I take this opportunity to thank navigation, guidance and control team, propulsion team, sensors team and all the mainframe subsystems team who have brought success to this mission. I also take the opportunity to thank the Critical Operations Review Committee for thoroughly reviewing the mission operations right from launch till this date. The target was on spot because of the review process. I also thank the ISRO higher management, right from Chairman ISRO, Director URSA and all the center directors and higher ISRO officials. And finally, my thanks to the spread across the ISRO centers. Thank you.
Mission Director Srikanth.
It gives me immense pleasure to be part of Chandrayaan team, and acting as mission director, I would like to thank each and every team member who has supported in carrying out all the mission operations flawlessly. And I would like to thank my senior management, Chairman ISRO, and URSC, my senior colleagues, and my team members for carrying out and supporting all the things in a carrying out in proper way. Thank you very much.
Journey of our country, and India is the
Associate Project Kalpana.
Really to ask, this will remain the most memorable and happiest.
So we are all gathered here to celebrate this achievement of India. So to start with, we have various organizations which are associated with our ministry joining us to BBC. So we have with us quite a few channels joining us. The series of our companies, CSL, SCA, others have also joined us. And we have IIT Chennai, the National Technology Center for Center of Excellence. Their scientists and professors have joined with us. We also have the Center of Excellence in IIT Kharagpur and their professors joining us. We also have the professors from IIT Mumbai, then IMU, the JNPA Training Center and Center of Excellence for Maritime and Shipbuilding in Vizag Port, and our Center for Green Port and Green Shipping, which is housed in Delhi. So the Delhi team led by the Director General, they have joined us. And from Assam, along with our Honorable Minister, there is the MLA, Shri Prashanto Pukan, Shri Vikari Koiri, the District Commissioner, Shri Ritupurno Barua, Chairman ATDC, Shri Hakim Hazarika, Chairman DBA, Dr. Sarkar Patru, Chairman Dibrugarh Municipal Board, Shri Ujjwal Pukan, Vice Chairman Dibrugarh Municipal Board, Shri Tankeshwar Sonowal, CEM SKAC, Shri Subhash Datta, Vice Chairman Housing Board, and we also have the students of IMU, students of
I welcome that we need to be part of this journey in terms of implementing much more challenging opportunities which we are going to face in health, which can be outfitted through this exploration. Thank you, Honorable. Thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Kumaran Raju, for your thoughts. Next, I would like to request Dr. Balaji, who is a Pro Vice Chancellor of IMU. If you can unmute and speak and share your views on this momentous occasion. Mr. Balaji, can you hear us? Yeah. IMU. Yeah, obviously IMU. If you can unmute and speak, please. So there seems to be some technical issue. Meanwhile, we will take up the next speaker. Mr. Sethu Madhavan, who is the CEO of Center of Excellence in Maritime and Shipbuilding, based at Vizag. If you can unmute and speak, please.
Good evening, everyone. Congratulations to all. You are able to hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Please go on.
Good evening, everyone. Congratulations to the great ISRO team who have launched this mission very successfully, led by Honorable Prime Minister in this mission. So we are very proud. Today, two things happened for us. One is two big events. One is Chandrayaan 3, and another one is your chess final is also there. So that two major occurrence for India in India. So this landing in the South Pole of Lunar is great because we are the first nation to land in that place. And two more things which come to my mind is the cost at which we did this event. It is around 615 crores is what India spent on this mission, which is very cost effective for this mission. And what does South Pole mean to us? From South Pole, our future mission to Mars. It can be a base station for all our launches towards Mars in the coming years. And also, what we were told was there is the ice water which is available in South Pole can be used as a fuel for the rockets in the future generations. These are the two main things which we envisage from this, and this from the day it was launched, from the day and today, from between today and the day it was launched, it took 40 days, and this lunar, that Vikram and the lander will be visible, will be operating for the next 14 days, will be giving us a lot of insights about what is there in the moon surface, which will be useful for all our scientists, the future generation. And congratulations to all. And this is a very great initiative by Ministry of Shipping. And thank you, Honorable Minister of Shipping and the senior officials in the Ministry of Shipping. And this is a great moment. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Sethu Madhavan. Moving on, we will check again with the IMU Pro Vice Chancellor Professor Balaji, if you are available, please. Still, I think there seems to be some issue. So we will further move on. I think we have ARI joining us. So if Dr. Vibha Dhawan, Director General TERI, ma'am, if you are there, if you can unmute and speak, please, on this occasion.
Very good evening and congratulations to each one of us. I'll say every Indian is to be congratulated on this great day and the great milestone which we have achieved. Let's say we are the best. Gone are the days when India, we were talking about technology transfer. Today we are technology developer. And technology which has been not only indigenously developed and as rightly mentioned at much lower price than any other country perhaps would have done. So therefore, it also shows us that we can develop more and more technologies. Nothing can stop us. And when we work together, united by a common purpose, there is no limit to what we can achieve. As a country, I'll also like to add, we are a country of young population. And young population, which is hardworking and innovative minds. They are just to be channelized, and we are building our nation. We are talking about renewable energy, we are talking about circular economy, which is ingrained in our DNAs. We are much conscious about the environment perhaps compared to the rest of the world, and whether it is in terms of per capita emissions or circular economy, I think we are doing very well. So this success perhaps will fuel enthusiasm in all Indian citizens and make us do better and better and work harder and harder. And I'd just like to add that the kind of confidence it is building in our young generation. The other day I was talking to a young boy, and in a way he knew so much about the stars and whatever ISRO is doing and NASA is doing, and I just asked him, when you grow up, would you like to go to NASA? And his answer was, why? He'll make ISRO better than NASA. So I'll stay and work in my own country and take it to those heights. So that is the enthusiasm which the success of this mission has given us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for those thoughts and aspirations what all of us are sharing. Once again, we'll go back to IMU in case they have joined us back. If VC ma'am is there or co-VC
Yes.
from IMU.
Both of us are.
Yeah. So we would like to hear from IMU ma'am, one of.
Thank you very much. Growing up as a kid, I think almost all of us have heard this Chanda Mama Dur Hai. This is something we all grew up with, and now I feel Chanda Mama Itna Dur Nahi Tha. So we have a very historic moment for us. India has joined a very elite club of just 3 other countries, and that's something to be extremely proud of. Every single person who has contributed to this over the years, perhaps over the decades. And we created a record to land in the hitherto unattempted south pole of the moon. We have said that we are Vishwa Gurus, and today I think this has been a demonstration of actually being a Vishwa Guru, indigenously developed program with a huge team. I mean, such programs don't happen with just one director and a small team. It's hundreds of scientists, as we could see. We were watching live the ISRO scientists. So it is really commendable. It's breathtaking to watch something that is landing light years away with such precision at the time that they said it would be landing. I think this should enhance the scientific spirit in the country and encourage youth to take up research. 3 cheers and a zillion thanks to our scientists. And I would like to say, look back at the Navy. Muthuswami Dikshitar, since we are sitting in Tamil Nadu, and Muthuswami Dikshitar is a very renowned Carnatic musician of the 17th century. He sang Chandram Bhaja Manasa Sadhu Hridaya Sadrusham, which means, oh mind, worship the moon, who is like the heart of the noble ones. And today, the noble ones are the men and women behind the mission. And we at the Indian Maritime University offer a pronounce to the men and the women behind the Chandrayaan mission. And before I sign off, I'm wondering whether ISRO was started as an international Indian Space Research Organization, whether we should be looking at a seabed research organization so that we can take this forward to the maritime sector. Thank you very much, and for allowing me to share my thoughts. Once again, kudos to the scientists of the country and every single associate who was part of this program. Thank you.
thank you, ma'am, for those wonderful thoughts. Now, before we move forward, I would request our respected secretary for his remarks on this occasion, and then we will take the program further.
So I share with everyone their joy and enthusiasm at the remarkable achievement of the ISRO team, and my congratulations
Remarks on this occasion, and then
team and to all other members. It's a remarkable achievement, not just in terms of the technological leap that we have taken, but also because it has engendered so much of positivity in the country. It has given us all so much of confidence in the abilities of our own scientists. And then finally, it tells us that mission space. So though we did not achieve success 4 years back, today we have succeeded just by trying again and being confident. So I think it has a lot of lessons for all of us. I'm not touching on the scientific aspects because that has been so well commented upon by all the other speakers before me. But all these aspects have a lot of lessons for all of us, both within government, outside government, and especially, as pointed out by some of the speakers, for our youth. The fact that we can do something as good as what the other countries have done is a great mantra that every one of us can now use as the beacon for our future. And I hope that the youth who are with us today, I think we have a lot of students here who are part of the meeting today, the VC today, and I hope as they watch and as they feel more confident, I hope when the interaction with the Honorable Minister starts, I hope we will have many of them expressing their desire to enter into the scientific streams and contribute more to technology, because ultimately it is technology that is going to be the future, and it is technology that is going to decide where we stand and how our country progresses. And the moment we conquer technology, the moment we do that, I think there is nothing which will keep us away from becoming the developing country, the developed country that is the dream of Honorable Prime Minister. And I also thank our Honorable Minister for having given us this idea that when this Chandrayaan landing happens, we should all get together with the scientific community within the maritime sector, and we should exchange our views. And I think it also reflects the kind of confidence I think the establishment, the ministry, the minister, Honorable Minister had, and there was not an iota of confusion, of doubt that this will happen. So that itself, I think, heralds a new era where all of us have a lot of confidence in what we are doing. So congratulations, sir, and thank you very much for this opportunity that has been given to the entire maritime sector and the officials and scientists of the ministry. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. As you rightly said, we have students who are the future of this country joining us from Assam and as well as from IMU campus as well. I'm sure this would inspire them to dream bigger and bolder. So we have students from Konai College, Dibrugarh University and IMU campus. So we would request the students, if they have any thoughts to share or any questions to ask, either from the Honorable Minister or from any of the senior people from the scientific community. Konai College, Dibrugarh University and IMU campus. So we would request the students, if they have any thoughts to share or any questions to ask, either from the Honorable Minister or from any of the senior people from the scientific community. So we would welcome you to either share your thoughts or ask any questions if you may have. Questions?
Go girls. Yeah. something. You can comment also.
Any questions, comments, remarks?
I think there is a hand raised from Vishakhapatnam campus. IMU Vishakhapatnam. You may unmute and speak, please. Just introduce yourself and then please speak.
Ramachandran,
Sir,
are you hearing?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, we can hear, sir.
So better you ask the student community about their reaction. How do they react to this outstanding achievement of Indian space research?
Yes, sir. We have the hand raised from the IMU students in Vizag. I request them to speak.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Yeah.
What are your reactions? What are your feelings? What are your thoughts at this moment? After this stunning
Can I
success.
get an information if I am heard?
Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah.
Good evening, everybody. So this is a very overwhelming moment. Let me take a minute to appreciate it. I still remember a fine day in September of 2019 when I was a kid and I was studying in my secondary school, watching with most enthusiastic state of mind the landing of Chandrayaan 2. And suddenly everything went off, the communication got disconnected. I waited almost an hour for an official statement to come. I hope we will retrieve our Chandrayaan 2 landing capsule, but it never happened. And today, looking at India, I can imagine or compare it to that famous spider in the fable who inspired the King Alexander to go again and win a war. He looked at that spider standing with her tangled web, getting ready to woo it again. And it is worthy of mention that our economic budget was much meager to say. I know it's wrong, but it was so lesser than the budget of Interstellar or the Bollywood movie of Adipurush. We have done it very well, and our landing position, it requires a lot of effort to land in South Pole with a very harsh terrain and such harsh conditions of negative 230 degrees Celsius. And we, instead of landing in a safe position of equator where we have enough of light and softer terrains, we chose South Pole to study more, to enlarge our research, and as honorable guest here said, we are even intending for a colonization in future. I'm so very happy, so very proud, and on behalf of IMU Visakhapatnam, I acknowledge the sense of happiness and, in fact, speechlessness in this moment. And we also would love to extend this quest for research as of in space into deep sea, as Ms. Honorable Vice Chancellor suggested. We know we are getting ready with Samudrayan by 2026, and we can't rush. We also consider that we can't rush. Just 2 months recently, we got this tragic alert that we can't rush, especially when with respect to Samudrayan, it's a manned mission. We can't risk. We'll take our time, we'll take our budget, we'll research, we'll make sure it's all safe, and we'll go for deep sea research. So once again, I acknowledge this proud moment. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So moving on, I think there's another hand raised from IMU MPC campus. If you would like to unmute and speak, please just introduce and you can share your thoughts.
Cadet. MPC, where is that?
Mumbai Board campus, sir. Right. Good evening, sir. My name is Arnab.
Yeah, we can listen to Mumbai Port Campus IMU first, and after that we will come to the next campus, please. Others may keep their mics on mute. So IMU MPC may unmute and speak, please. Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, please go on.
Good evening, sir. I'm Cadet Ankana Bahudi from IMU Mumbai Port campus. I want to express my feelings about this success of Chandrayaan 3. It's a very I can't express in exact words how I'm feeling right now, because in that 4 years time span, because we have seen that crash of Chandrayaan 2 in 2019, and in the pandemic year of pandemic year. They make it successful, and the Chandrayaan 3 ready to launch for this, and we use up very much high technologies and all those things, so that and now we are the first country to land softly on moon, on moon south pole, and so it's a very nationally and from youth perspective also, it's a very very outstanding feelings, and that's and thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you for sharing your feelings and thoughts. So with this, we will now request our Honorable Minister for Port Shipping and Waterways for his address on this momentous occasion. Sir.
Particularly the renowned technocrats and expert domain from the different renowned institution of India, and the Secretary, Port Shipping Waterways, and all others officials present across the countries, and my dear friends from Indian Maritime University, Chennai, and also Kanai College and others, and my colleague people's representative presence at Dibrugarh Deputy Commissioner Office along with DC and SP, all others officers. Today is a great day for India. This is a proud moment for every Indian citizen, because Chandrayaan 3 has softly landed so in the solar South Pole, and I believe this particular soft landing at lunar South Pole have created a history, because India becomes the first nation to have soft landing in lunar South Pole. And according to the expert view, the presence of water and others, particularly the ice element, will definitely create a lot of spaces in the future, more better exploration. And from Indian National Space Policy, which has set the framework for the space capabilities for India. And I believe since 2014, whatever inspiration, whatever initiative is being distinctively taken on the part of Government of India under the dynamic leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, the scientific community in the country have worked day and night to make this particular mission Moon, a grand success. I believe today is the day. We are to rejoice. We are to celebrate every nook and corner of the country. And I'm really, being an Indian, I feel so proud. And our visionary leader, Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, has always been telling us that everything can be done if there is dedication, devotion, commitment, honesty, and hard work, and with better skill, innovation. And I believe all this quality being incorporated into this journey, and we are very much happy to learn from the senior scientists that this journey become cost-effective journey. This is also one of the significant aspects of this particular journey. I believe in the near future, our young generation will be highly motivated, and for the space exploration, India is definitely going to take the leadership across the globe, no doubt about it. And with this, I again extend my heartfelt congratulations to all the scientific team who have made this particular mission a grand success, and because of their hard work and dedication, we all Indians feel proud. And I especially extend my congratulations to our dynamic leader, most popular leader of the world, Indian Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji, because of his vision, because of his guidelines, because of his all kind of support and encouragement. This kind of exceptional success story being written with the golden letter. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for those inspiring words. It definitely inspires this achievement of our country, inspires all of us to dream bigger and achieve and aim for bigger things. So would like to thank our Honorable Minister for his idea that we should all get together and celebrate this occasion, and also taking time out to be with us and on this momentous occasion. Would also like to thank gathering. So would like to thank different organizations of the ministry and other academic institutions, and also would like to thank our respected secretary for being with us on this. Like to conclude today's gathering. So would like to thank everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
When almost all the stocks seem to be going down, there are two kinds of traders or investors. One set of people who will pull out all their money and try and figure out that whenever the market goes up, then they are planning to invest or trade. However, there is a second type of investor who will keep invested, who can look for some great stocks even in this kind of an environment and start making consistent profits. I want you to be the second kind of